AI is the biggest craze right now because it has the potential to change how things are done in the future. Do you guys use any AI softwares?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which ones?
ChatGPT or
ChatGPT?
Same.
I use a lot of Canva lah. Then Canva have a lot of like they bought over like remove background and all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it helps my editing process.
Mm-hmm. So just now you all mentioned ChatGPT, right? You all know the parent company of ChatGPT, OpenAI.
OpenAI.
Yes.
They are setting up an office in Singapore
Wow.
very soon.
Oh.
So Singapore will be the APEC hub.
Wow.
Everywhere around the region, we are the ones like in control in a sense.
Mm.
The reason why they chose us is because they believe Singapore has a leadership position in tech and AI. So there will be 5 to 10 roles. Some of the roles will be around sales, customer success, security, and technical success. Basically, they want to roll this out to corporations, I feel,
Mm.
because this will be the new wave of doing business.
Mm.
Wow, shit. Wow, actually, there's a lot of market leh. Because I just realized, right, there are a lot of traditional corporates, right, that they haven't touched on digitalized. And when I say digitalized, it's not like, oh, no, simple Excel, that kind of thing. It's really AI.
Mm.
Yeah, those are processors and everything
Wow.
start to end.
Yeah, and
You
that,
explained once before. It's
Mm.
crazy.
and that will eliminate a lot of companies like, CRM, all these kind of things. Like some smaller, those, what you call that, tech companies. Yeah, might.
Yeah, actually will
Phase out.
eat into their market,
Yeah, because, right, this is like a new grab coming in a sense, to
disrupt
the whole
industry.
industry.
Mm.
Wow.
Future's now, old man.
Okay, so we are quite well versed in English, right? But do you think AI can fully understand us? Because I mean, sometimes we use Singlish and stuff, right?
I mean, okay. Firstly, if it's like voice recognition, right, like Siri at the start, right, they cannot really recognize our voice. But I think right now, right, it's getting better. Like for ChatGPT, right, I mean the prompt that you type, and then sometimes they might not give you the answer that you want, but you can scold them also. Like,
Reprompt.
hey, yeah, you can reprompt. You can like, hey, this is not what I want. You say, oh,
Why you
sorry.
your ChatGPT?
Yeah, but like then after that they will eventually, right, give you exactly what you looking for.
But I think there's quite a bit of a derivative for English, like Singlish, and what you say, all the dialects and stuff. Maybe not now. I feel now they cannot understand that fully yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the future, when they, through machine learning and it's a bit,
How long in the future you believe?
maybe 10,
10 years?
10
I
years?
think within 5 years they will be able to reach that stage.
Okay, what if I tell you you'll be less than 10 months?
Future's now, old man.
Because
What are they?
in APEC region, like I said, we are the leaders, right? But they are rolling it out to the rest of Asia.
Where all the dialects and
Yes.
they come from.
Correct.
A lot.
So right now it is mostly in English, but all the other languages are going to be incorporated into OpenAI.
Sick.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Not just languages, no. Dialects, slangs, all their cultural stuff and all is going to be incorporated into data sets.
yeah. When let's say I create an itinerary, right, I ask them do in Chinese. Wow, perfect one, bro.
That's why they scold you.
I scold them lah. But the thing is about this kind of this kind of AI software, right? You still need to you need a human to double check the word, right?
I feel right now still yes, but eventually probably not. And given that they are rolling it out to the rest of Asia, right? Actually, it is already available lah. But what they're going to do is they're going to make it centric to that region. So the languages, the culture, everything that is specific to just this place, they're going to start understanding it.
No, but can you share with me what are they gonna do? Because right now the only thing I know is ChatGPT, which is whatever you type lah. I mean, how else can they fit into their culture, their language besides?
Okay, so basically there is this reservoir of information and data, right? Which they kind of train the model after. They are now going to train the model with more information. And the information they're going to open to developers who have resources and stuff. What are some things that you can introduce for this machine? Then from there, they will keep improving and improving and improving. So in this way, right, while now most of what they understand is what has already been fed to them, they are going to understand more because more will be fed to them. And it's going to be specific to this culture and
Region.
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So they're going to work heavily with a lot of developers lah. In fact, the Singapore branch, they are going to spend $1 million just to get some of these cultural nuances and stuff. Open data sets lah for all this. So if let's say now it gets rolled out into the rest of the world, let's say people in Bangladesh, people in Cambodia and all, they can use ChatGPT to do whatever they want to do. What difference do you think this will bring to the world?
I think the baseline, the education baseline will increase. Yeah, because now, yes, we have the internet, but not many are well versed in what to search for or like not to pick out the information from this array of information in the internet. But with AI, right, you don't need to know. You just need to know what you want to know. Then the AI will go and pick out for you. Yeah. So I feel that people will, the baseline of the intelligence might get higher.
Yeah, I believe that will happen.
I still strongly believe that the people, like they say from other countries like Bangladesh or Cambodia, right, they need to really learn how to ask proper prompts. I got share with you, like I got help this one of my Myanmar friend do her assignment, right. It can be the same question. Like when she submit to the teacher, right, before she submit to the teacher, I can tell her whatever is, all this is wrong. Then the teacher give her feedback before that, right. All her assignment is wrong. Yeah, this is not what she want. No, that's not what.
But she used ChatGPT to get answer.
But like when I use ChatGPT, right, I ask the proper I use the proper prompts, right. Everything is what the teacher wanted. So how the person use, right, also matters. So hopefully the people from like other country, right, they can catch up to how fast this AI is moving also.
I think for that matter, right, it's also the way they phrase the English. That's why there's an issue. Because now, right, if let's say, example, they are from Bangladesh, they for sure, the AI, they are programmed with like the language, right? It will flow with what that language is. But now, because your friend is
English speaking.
Yeah, non-English speaking, right? So when she translate it into the whole, it will be...
The whole prompt is just not as effective.
Yeah, and the structure of the sentence will totally be different. Yeah, so I feel that is the issue that your friend is facing. But now, with that, right, that they implement all the different languages and all the cultural stuff, right, it will be like a smooth sailing for them.
Like I said right now, I mentioned that you need to double check whatever the AI is giving, whether it's factual, right? Because the AI is not really up to date, And like when I see her work given by ChatGPT, I can straight away tell her that it's wrong. And I got no idea whatever based on her field that she's studying. But based on what I read and the prompts that I given, right, and the answer given to me, right, I know that okay, this makes sense.
Those cannot be right.
Yeah, so the people, right, need to be able to identify that whether the answers given by this AI, right, or like the things that they want for the AI, right, is it correct or not?
I think in the early days of AI, this was a genuine concern. Firstly, is my prompt engineered properly? Secondly, when they give you the information back, is this factual and stuff? But machine learning is so beautiful that it is moving towards a level where you don't even need to actually give a very good prompt because they kind of know what you're asking. So they will give you good information, factually verified and stuff, even if you are asking things that they may not actually fully understand. That's the beauty of it.
And you talk about, what might be the difference, right? I feel the onset of this AI becoming very trendy and start going to the international, right? Education will change as well. Like you say, prompts might be the issue, right? I wouldn't be surprised if next time a subject or a sub-subject will be about how to operate an AI.
Possibly.
Like how to use AI effectively and stuff like that.
I think even that, right, is in the early stages of AI. It will move to a point where that is no longer necessary.
That's why I'm very curious about how education is going to be like in the future, like writing a report. I can ask you to write a report. Then after that, I also can ask you, give me the write a proper APA citation for me. They can come out. Then what is my job now? What do I do? I don't even know what I'm actually studying now. I can just ask the AI. So how are they gonna,
I'll tell you a fun fact,
test the kids?
I recently, this year, I took up a AI course, right? Lasted 3 months plus. Basically, right, I never really study. Got 3 months worth of work, right? There are 4 assignments. assignments, I went to ChatGPT. I get all the answers.
There's the course.
Yeah, but so what do you learn? What do you learn? That's nothing. That's the thing. How can you test what the person actually absorbed?
Shit, man, waste money.
Okay lah. I mean,
Okay lah, I'm
Yeah.
using what it's teaching, right?
yeah.
And I think because of things like this, right, you don't really need to have the knowledge to be able to produce stuff.
Yeah.
If let's say this is a norm in like developing regions, you see some of the biggest brands in the world that came out of places that maybe is not the best country in the world. Maybe Samsung, right? Right now Korea is huge lah, but back then Korea was just a small country ma. Samsung came out, now it's like one of the biggest brands in the world. Why? Because technology is amazing. I feel with the advent of AI, there is potential for these developing regions and people in these regions
To boom.
to become like the next Samsung.
Mm.
Maybe not to the same level because even though the playing field is slightly more equal, but the stage is raised.
Mm.
But there is that potential. Lazy people in developed countries versus hungry people who are thirsting for knowledge and thirsting to create something new in a developing country, they'll probably beat us.
I suddenly thought of something, right? If let's say now the whole world, right, they are involved in ChatGPT, right? That means could they also be taking over or jeopardize, Google's presence or not?
I think it most definitely would.
Yeah, right.
Because as of now, Google is still the dominant search engine. Things we don't know, we go and Google it. But as AI gets stronger and as especially ChatGPT gets wiser, eventually people will forget it with Google.
Exactly.
I just-
OpenAI will come out with their own browser.
Possible,
Yeah.
possible.
See.
But maybe at that point in time, you don't even need a browser.
The only downside I feel that OpenAI have, right, is that it is woke. Like they cannot.
For now lah.
They cannot. They
Oh,
are
they
very
must-
PC about politics and all. But Google, I can just Google whatever I want. There is always two sides to camera. Whether you love Trump, you hate Trump, I also can find out why they do that. But like this kind of AI, right, software, they are
PC,
they
neutral.
mute them. They mute them.
For now lah. For
sharing
now
certain
lah.
information.
Because otherwise can go a bit crazy. Among-
So if let's say they remove like this, I will say hindrance lah, they will go very far.
So the reason why I say maybe the browsers may not even come in play, right? You see Apple Intelligence, the iPhone 16, they have this new function, right? They don't care about the browser already. If now you want to search something, you don't need to open Safari, then open Google or whatsoever to search anything. You just press the button, ask the phone something,
No way.
and the phone explains it to you because ChatGPT is already incorporated into it.
Oh.
But can they play video though?
What video you want? They are different AI.
Yeah lah, that's why. That's the important one that I need.